Folsom, California, welcome. And as we're doing that, I'm just getting my screen teed up for you all. All right. Aloha from Hawaii. Aloha. In Connecticut. Awesome. Thank you, everyone, for joining. All right. Wonderful. Very exciting. Well, I am sharing my screen, getting everything teed up. And we had a little bit of an audio, but we should be good now. And all right. So one more minute and we will get going. Glad everyone's coming. We have coast to coast of people joining us today, which is very exciting. It's a nice Thursday, so everyone's getting ready for the weekend. And all right. All right, without further ado, South Texas, awesome. I'm normally in Fort Worth. I'm actually traveling on a family vacation right now. We are in Colorado, so we're up in the mountains and doing some hiking and stuff. So glad to see everyone joining us today. Like I said, we are FMG. We are here to come alongside you guys. Our expertise is showing off yours, and this is our Did You Know series. So you can join us every single month where we are going to uncover items or tools or strategies that FMG has and wanting to, again, allow you guys to master your FMG tools to make you all be the superheroes. So this is our Did You Know series, so you'll be able to see us do this. But what we're going to be discussing today is building your marketing strategy with the FMG mobile app. So you're going to hear me say FMG mobile app a handful of times today. And if you didn't know, we now have a mobile app. And so if you haven't, at the end of this, you'll I have a QR code where you can just scan it and take you to downloading that. But it's a way that you can now incorporate your phone into your marketing strategy. So who am I? I am Elise Lambert. I am the Director of Enterprise Marketing here at FMG. I have been in your shoes. So before I started at FMG, I've been an advisor, I've been a marketing director. And so I understand what you all go through as far as how many hats you wear on a daily basis being a financial professional, and also the importance of making marketing easy, right? It needs to be efficient, effective, and also it can't be another full-time job. So that is why we came up with this mobile app. That was a huge opportunity we saw, is that we are living on our phones, and I'm about to talk about that here in a second, but we're living on our phones on a regular basis, and so we need to be able to share content that's relevant and timely very easily. So that's me. Ask to be my friend on LinkedIn. Let's be friends. Would love to meet you all and also hear about what you're doing. Would love to hear about your practice and how you're utilizing FMG. So talking about the headlines 1 week later just doesn't cut it anymore. And what we know now to be true is people need information more so than ever before that is timely and relevant. And it's important that you all are sharing information in a timely manner. And that's important because it's changing so quickly. We are all living on our phones. We are all connected to news sources. We are always connected and talking to people. And so people are turning to their financial professionals more so than ever before for that pertinent information. So content around current events sees a much higher average open rate than 40% versus non-timely, right? So that has been important, and I think it's been with the pandemic and everything that's happened in the last couple of years, it's been a roller coaster, but it is so important to be able to share that higher that content, because it's going to get those higher average rates. And again, people are looking for you to be the bellwether in your space. So our phones are our lives. We spend on average 5.4 hours a day on our phones, and would love to see in the questions if that is accurate for you. Are you more or less? I know that I try and keep myself away from my phone as much as I can. However, it's addicting, right? So we check our phones 63 times a day. And 56% of all web traffic in 2021 came from mobile. And so that is why, as financial professionals putting on our marketing hat, we need to be able to share information from our mobile phone. People need to find you. We need to be very easy to do business with. And so that is why with this mobile app we also have Curator. So with the mobile app, we know that that's where people are going. We know that people are turning to their phones, they're checking it 63 times a day, and we need to be sharing that timely content. And so that is where Curator comes in. And so if you haven't utilized the Curator tool within your FMG package, this is something that really makes a difference. And so sharing Curator, what it is it's artificially intelligent driven content. So in Curator, you set up your preferences, you put in your personal and your professional preferences, and Curator starts to do exactly what it sounds like, curate and comb the web for all of the relevant articles, reports, everything based on your preferences. And so then it's all in one dashboard. It's easy to use. You can see here on the right-hand side of the screen that you can then share directly to your platform. And so Curator not only is available in the FMG dashboard, but it is also available in the mobile app. So you can scroll through your phone and share directly from your mobile app. So sharing curated content shows you what you care about, that you are providing relevant information, and you're not just on LinkedIn or Facebook collecting leads, but you are creating value. So you're not just the sole authority in your industry, and you shouldn't pretend to be. And so that way you can bring in more information, add credibility, and more importantly, with this, we can pull articles from Forbes and Wall Street Journal and everything else. And also then you have the opportunity to add your own voice, which we know is the most important piece out of all of this. And so we know that we never go anywhere without our phone. So we built the content tool that you can keep in your pocket. So as when I was an advisor myself, the most important times where I actually had time to sit down and think about sharing content or setting up emails or scheduling out social posts for the week, it was Monday morning, kind of when I was drinking my coffee before I dove into my emails, or it's, you know, after a webinar like this, I'm like, oh shoot, I really need to get back into that. And so we have this built in with the mobile app so that you can do it when you're sitting at home after a long day, watching television. You can share your content very easily. And so you can also, in addition to sharing content, in addition to sharing curated, timely, relevant articles driven by artificial intelligence, we can also send email campaigns. And you can do that when you're at the store, sitting in the car, sitting on the couch, eating some ice cream from the pool. I know it's really hot for a lot of us right now, so you get the idea. That's important. So from market changes to political news, all these major legal updates, communicating these is essential to being that person that your clients are looking to. And so now these new timely emails each week to send your clients and prospects on whatever hits the news is really easy. And so sending to, again, all of your contacts or just a specific group. So you also have that flexibility that you're used to in your FMG dashboard of when you're sending something out, you can send to all of your contacts, or you can just send to a specific group. And it's the same compliance workflow that you're used to, right? So when we're sharing information, it's the compliance workflow that you're used to, that it will go to your compliance dashboard. You can see it, and you can see once it's approved as well. And so you can now create a scroll stopping social media experience. So you can see over here on the right, I have these basically these demos. And so notifications are turned on. So you get notifications when something hits the news and it's time for you to share it. And it's one-click posting, right? So when you're on the run, you just couple buttons and you're ready to go. Timely topics range from, again, breaking news to 529 plans. So the content that you are used to in the FMG dashboard, whether it's coming from your broker dealer or any of those others, and then also selecting a sequence and or just a single post. So it can be an email sequence, or it can be a social sequence, or a singular email or singular post. So on the right-hand side, you can see this is a demo. This is a video of a women's history social sequence. And so here it is, it's the sequence of these. There's posts going out every 3 days. This is when the social networks I'm selecting and hitting send, and you are done. So a lot of the set it and forget it, and we can do it from the phone. So as we go through, I'm going to try and knock out some of these questions, but so far not too many questions, but there are some that we'll tackle towards the end. And so there's also a marketing calendar in the palm of your hand. So again, you can see everything that you've scheduled out. You can see everything that's pending. So in this picture, you can see that July, that there's a pending. That means that compliance is pending, it's pending compliance approval, and then you can see everything that you've sent, whether it's a social post or an email as well. So you can see at a glance what's coming up, what's scheduled, and easily to see gaps in your communications, right? Maybe you forgot to schedule stuff for next week, or maybe you just got back from vacation or trying to catch up. This is a good way to make sure that you have everything scheduled out. And from here, also, analytics, which are very important. Here we go, analytics at your fingertips. So I'm an old washed up athlete myself. If you've been to any of my webinars, you've heard my story, but analytics at your fingertips. I believe winners keep score, and I think analytics tell us a lot about our strategy, what we're doing right, what we are thinking about changing, what we can do better. And so it's important to look at open rates. It's important to look at click-through rates, because this is our audience telling us that we are sending out good, relevant information, or maybe the numbers aren't as good as we'd like, and that's an opportunity for us to reflect and say, okay, what should we do better? Maybe we need some more captivating headlines, or maybe we need to add our own personal flair to some of our social posts. So now you have these analytics on your phone so you can see them. And so here you can see, okay, the open rate, the click-through rate, and the contacts, and when it was sent, and the status. The status is pending, or if it has been sent, and of course being able to preview that email. And I'm getting some messages that audio might be going in and out. Let me know in the questions if you guys are having any trouble. But we will also be sending a recording of this webinar afterwards, so I'm happy to provide that in our follow-up emails. And so the most successful marketing is timely and relevant, and we know that to be true. And so to win, you can't just listen to the conversation, you have to start it, right? And so this is where it's important for you to be sending out these emails very quickly and timely, and being able to send stuff that you know your audience is looking for. And so this also allows us to send relevant information. So if I, for example, if I was working with business owners as my primary niche, or maybe I work with medical professionals or anything like that, right? I can send targeted, specific information to that group of people very easily. And here you can see this is a demo of sending out an email. So this is the monthly market insights that you guys are used to seeing. You hit send, you select the day and time. You can come in here, again, you can send as is and hit send, and ready to go. All right, and so sharing that timely content anytime, anywhere, right from your phone. So you can come in here, scroll, you can schedule and send emails, you can post to social media, and easily increase business exposure. So one of my favorite pieces about the mobile app is this alone. You can now take a picture from your phone and now upload it directly to the app. It connects to your photos, and you can send it out as that surprise and delight factor. We know that personal posts perform much better than your candid posts, and so being able to share those relevant pictures is very important. And so that is one of my favorite features, because if you remember in the past how we had to do it, we used to have to take a picture, email it to ourselves, send it to our computer, download it, and then upload it into the FMG dashboard and be able to send it. And now, all from my phone right here, I can snap a picture really quick, hit post, I can upload the picture, add my commentary, and hit send. So use cases, right? What are some great ways that we can now incorporate this? Great way to showcase your amazing staff or team members. Great way to share a season's greetings during the holidays. It is a great way to say, hey, me and my family are out on vacation. We appreciate your business. Hope you guys have a fabulous summer, right? Something else that's really important is that surprise and delight factor. So rule of thumb, we don't have time to create all of our own content on a regular basis, but 80-20 rule, right? You hear a lot of the 80-20 rule from us. 80% automated, 80% the content that is pre-curated for you, and then 20% is that surprise and delight factor. 20% is that personal flair, the personal photo of you and your family during the holidays, or you highlighting some amazing team members or anything like that. So think of the 80-20 rule and making it simple for you to schedule out your week, your month going forward. And so marketing strategy with mobile, right? I just shared one of my favorite features is being able to share a personal picture, but this is beginning of the month. So we're in July 14th right now, but think about moving forward, what you can do come August 1. You can plan to share at least one original blog or video from your desktop, and then send a monthly newsletter from your desktop, schedule evergreen from your desktop, socials, and then automate your regular, turn on your automations, of course. And then on a daily basis, right? So you can use your desktop to do the high level stuff, the monthly stuff, and then we can now do the surprise and delight factor and sharing those timely emails directly from our phone. So either on a daily basis or at least a weekly basis, I just say at least once a week. But here are some ideas. You can share those timely emails once a week. You can share those social media posts from your mobile app once a week. And of course, engage in social media. Social media is meant to be a two-way conversation. So the more engagement you have with other people, the more opportunities you're going to have for building out meaningful relationships online. And so also commenting and liking posts. So for every, again, you can use the 80-20 rule here again, but for I'd say every 10 posts that you see, comment on those, like them, share them, add meaningful communications to those in your network. And what's important about this is there is dopamine that is released in our heads when we receive a notification. And so when you are also reciprocating and commenting on people's posts and it's a meaningful, thoughtful comment, they are also receiving a little drip of dopamine. It makes people feel good. Same reason that you feel good when you post things, and that when you are getting a lot of attention on them, feels good. And so it's scientifically proven that there's dopamine. So making sure that we are being meaningful with our relationships, we're creating that two-way dialogue is a very important piece to the overall marketing strategy utilizing social. And the stuff that you share as well, we know that when you share a post from your phone, from the mobile app, then you can then very easily go into your LinkedIn feed, comment, post, like on others as well. All right, so that is the marketing strategy with mobile. And you guys might be asking, where can I find this app? And you have a handy QR code. We are available in the Google Play as well as the App Store. Come here and you guys just hold your phone up to this. It will take you to a web page. And if you scroll down to that web page, it has the Google Play and apps and Apple Store links for you to be able to download this app. And if anyone has any questions, please, of course, let me know. We are here to help with that. And it will also be sent out in our follow-up communications of where you can go and download the app. And if you have any questions, of course, you can go to help.fmgsuite.com. Your Master Your Tools sections, there are knowledge-based articles on the mobile app as well. So when you're looking to master that piece of the puzzle, you can do so. And if you're looking for any other ways that you can master your tools, you can always join us for our Did You Know series. At this point, our Did You Know series, that's monthly, of course. And so at this point, we'd love to open it up with our remaining couple of minutes for any questions that we may have. And so your login, we have a question about logging into the mobile app, and it's your normal username and password that you use for your FMG dashboard. So you can utilize those when you log in for the very first time. And do the postings sync with the app dashboard? So yes, so when you post from your mobile app, those postings do sync with your FMG dashboard, so you can see everything all in one place. They are congruent, they work together, and so that makes it really easy. Awesome. Any other questions today? These are wonderful. And again, I'm grateful that everyone's joining us from all over the country, from Hawaii to Connecticut to Texas and beyond. Great turnout today. Very exciting to see everyone. We appreciate you joining us. And we got a question about the app in Canada, and I'm going to have to find out for that. And so I will actually get some information on that and follow up with that. So I'm going to write that one down, and we can figure out what that is, what's going on there. Awesome. Any other questions? All right, everyone. Thank you for joining. We look forward to seeing you next month for our Did You Know series. Would love to hear in the feedback as well if you found this meaningful and of course valuable, but hopefully this is something that it can you can take and implement today and to help with your marketing strategy. And again, our expertise is showing off yours, so we are here to support you. We are here to champion you through everything you are trying to do and help you grow your business, most importantly. So thank you for joining. We look forward to seeing you next month, and have a fabulous day. Thank you so much.